All right, we are live on YouTube and also simulcasting live on Facebook. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here today. Today I'm recording this live stream is Friday. It is Friday, July 9th, 2021, and it is hot here in the San Francisco Bay Area where I live. We're supposed to hit triple digits in most parts of the day, except here in Redwood City. Climate Best by government test, it's going to be about 92 to 95 around there. So that's what paying the big bucks to live here gets you. A little bit of cooler weather. When it's 100 degrees elsewhere, it's like 95 or 92 here, right? It does make a difference, I'll tell you that. Anyway, enough of that. Before we get to the show, let me make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out, and it absolutely has. Let me also check out the back end of YouTube, and it seems to be rolling smoothly. And again, today we are simulcasting live on Facebook. Looks like the back end of Facebook is rolling well. Let me check out the front end. The front end of Facebook. And I'm at the top of the newsfeed. Facebook. Looks like the back end of Facebook is rolling well. Let me check out the front end. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Hopefully the YouTube live streaming server will be good today. This is a very important show. This is probably one of the most important topics I will ever do, because if you can learn how to avoid this one thing, folks, I'm telling you, it will make a tremendous difference in your life, and it will set you further on the right path, or it'll actually get you back on track to the right path of accomplishing whatever it is that your heart or heart's desire. Before we get to that, let me also pay special props to this channel sponsor. They sponsor my channel and my Facebook simulcast and wherever I put out my content. My sponsor is none other than the great Troy Brewer. He's my great longtime friend of over 10 years, and he's been in business for over 15 years. He is the CEO, founder, and owner of the Discover Community Network, and he is an expert at branding and marketing, and he also offers some very necessary products for both business and consumers from the most trusted and respected professionals in their industries. If you'd like to find out more about how Troy can help you, please go to the description about a third of the way down the YouTube side of things and click on the top link, discovercommunitynetwork.com. If you're on Facebook, go to the top at the Facebook search bar and type in Discover Community Network. That'll take you to the Facebook business page, and from there, you can see how you can connect with Troy by phone or by email, or if you would prefer a personal intro from me by email, please go in the description section of Facebook or YouTube, find my email, Coach Eli at coacheli.com, send me an email, and I'll do an email intro. And if you'd like a free consultation with Troy by phone, he's open to that. And if you'd prefer for me to be on that call, the three-way call, that makes you feel more comfortable, we're open to that. We're here to help you folks, whatever makes you feel most comfortable. So with that being said, Troy, thank you very much once again for your continued sponsorship and patronage of my business and my brand, my YouTube channel, my Facebook simulcast, and wherever else I put out my content. Lots of love from Coach Eli and the Coach Eli clan. All right. Okie dokie. Where do I start today? Where do I start? I will be periodically checking in on Facebook, so if you're out there on Facebook right now and you put a comment in, just know I'll be going back and forth every 10 to 15 minutes or so. On YouTube, we have Queen Helen Casey in the house. She says, the Queen is here and you're good. And furthermore, she says, I was interested in the CPAC until you went live, political. I moved it to another device. Oh, well, Queen, you can view whatever you want to view. Queen, you're not obligated to be here, but I appreciate it when you are. And you are the top mod. But don't feel, Queen, that you always have to drop everything to be here. I do respect when you're here, and you're always welcome to be here, Queen. Just know that You come and go as you wish. I'm the type of guy that firmly believes, whether it's a friendship or a romantic relationship or business partnership, you have to, deal with people in such a way where the other people you deal with feel free to do as they wish. And when they come around, to work with you at a business level or professional level, it's going to be on them. It's going to be their idea. And that's when things work best, folks, when they're not forced. So thank you, Queen, for being here. I greatly appreciate you. All right. Today, the topic is how to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you. One more time. How to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you. I think it's fair to say that every human being at one point or another has dealt with unnecessary, nonsensical drama. And in most cases, at least the first time around, we got wrapped into that type of drama, whether it's online or offline, without even realizing it, right? That happens sometimes. Because in order to move forward in life, you need to build relationships with people. Without people, you have no one to sell anything to. You have no one to talk things to about, okay? You have no one to date if you're looking to date and possibly get married with someone, right? Life without people is very lonely, and you can't get anywhere without other people. And if you think that you can get somewhere without other people, just try it out and see what happens. And even if you have all the money in the world, right? Let's say you made a ton of money and now you're like, I'm done with people. I'm done with just the way things are. I'm going to move myself off to a deserted island just to be by myself and build myself a mansion out there. And it's just going to be myself. Even with all the money in the world, do you think that would really make you happy, or would you feel like you're living a lonely and miserable life, right? And why would you want to get away from people in the first place? Typically, that reason is because you're lacking something within. You're feeling very insecure. You don't have any love for yourself. You've hit an all-time low. You're depressed. Something is happening with you or within you, deep within. And you just don't want to talk about it. You don't want to deal with it. You would just rather, go off into your own corner or just remove yourself from the world. And that is definitely not healthy. It's very, very unhealthy. Now, what inspired me to do this topic today? There are many things that inspire me to do my topics, and typically it has to do with, people and how they're reacting to certain things, whether it's online, like on YouTube or Facebook or another social media platform, or if I experience something offline, those events, any type of event, online or offline, a lot of times will inspire me to talk about it and create content out of it, because this is what I'm passionate about. And this is what I do, folks. I'm a life coach. I help people get a better grip on their lives within their personal and professional lives. But what really inspired me to do this show today was one gentleman. I'm not going to mention his name. Sir, I know you're watching. We did talk privately before I went off the air. And I know you've been reaching out to me over the last few weeks, sending me some voice messages. And finally today I ended up, responding to you and just basically sharing with you, my thoughts about certain things that you've been experiencing. I didn't go into any detail. I just basically said in general that, hey, you're dealing with a lot of drama, and you're dealing with a lot of people that no matter what you do, good, bad, or indifferent, it's not going to change their behavior. It's not going to change the way they are. And you really only have one choice which is the choice I made, is to withdraw and remove yourself and just ignore. So it was this gentleman that I've known out here on YouTube probably for about, I'd say at least 3, maybe 3.5 years, sir. You've known about me since my former channel I used to run that I shut down close to 3 years now or so. And when I came back on this channel early on, you had joined me on several of my panels, and we had some great political discussions. We agreed on a lot of things, but some things we didn't disagree. But when we did disagree, we disagreed respectfully. And that's what I always, appreciated and respected about you, sir. And that's the kind of person that I've always been, folks. I'm not the type of person that always has to agree with people to be their friend, right? I respect people's opinions. Again, one of the best examples I can give is Queen Helen Casey, who's here in my chat now, my top moderator. She just wrote, simple, don't pay attention to it, case closed. That's right, Queen. That's right, Queen. And I'm just letting you know, Queen, as a life coach, I'm going to do topics like these every now and then because I want to help people get to the level where I got and where you have gotten, Queen. Because, Queen, it used to get to you as well. We used to feed into it, and now we don't anymore. We ignore it, and we let these people do whatever it is that they want to do, and we just go on with our days, and we continue to create content and do things that make us happy, right? But, sir, I will say, like I said a second ago, I really did enjoy having you on my panels. And the only reason that you and I ever fell through is because we were pinned and pitted against each other, primarily by some faceless trolls that I know you're still friends with, and I respect that, sir. That's your choice to be friends with whoever you want to be friends with. In my opinion, it's really hard for me to respect anyone that doesn't show their name or face. It's an unidentifiable person. And it's really hard to put any energy regarding what I do towards people that come out here on a platform such as YouTube and hide behind the computer, don't use their name or anything like that. They use a fake name. They don't show their face. And they come out here and they troll and attack people. I think that's pretty silly and pathetic. That's my opinion. If you are friends with these people and you enjoy talking with them, not knowing who they really truly are, and you enjoy their voice and their communication, sir, that's up to you. I respect you for that. It's just something that doesn't work for me. I can't help people when I can't see their face or know their name or anything like that. It's impossible to help people, right? Regarding what I do. But yeah, between faceless trolls and other content creators that were coming at me during that time and were getting paid to come at me, sir, which you and I didn't know this back then. These content creators were getting paid to attack myself and others, and they're still getting paid to this day to do the same thing. It's just not as how to say this the right way. It doesn't work as well for them anymore because a lot of the main people that they were going after, such as myself, have backed off, and the audience that they created is really not as interested anymore. I'm not saying that audience doesn't follow these people anymore. They kind of sort of do, but it's just not the same thing, especially since I withdrew. I was a key player in this whole thing because I'm an actual YouTuber, right? So between those other two creators, these faceless people, and between, something that you did that I commend you for. I'm not going to mention it, sir. Something you found out and you shared with me. It created this like whirlwind of issues throughout this drama sphere. And it practically destroyed our friendship. And I'll be honest with you, sir, it really saddened me when it destroyed our friendship. And I also realized some of the things that you did during that time were not to really come at me and attack me. You were forced to do those things to protect yourself from these people, right? This thing goes many levels deep. The deep levels of manipulation that these content creators that were being paid and still are being paid to attack other people today, and some other people that they're involved with, their levels of manipulation go so deep to try to trigger responses, trigger people, get people to overly react on live streams out here on YouTube and through videos. And then they take those videos and live streams and they do reaction videos to an audience that's there for that type of content. And then they make money at your expense. And to be honest with you, bro, I finally figured out how to handle this. It took me a while to figure out how to handle it. And I finally did learn how to handle it, and I withdrew myself from it, and I've been very happy ever since. Today, I'm just sharing, these stories as part of the topic, how to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks you in, right? This is for example purposes, right? And the people on that side, that drama group that you're still kind of involved with, they may come out and say, you're feeding into drama and this and that. I don't care what you say. It's up to me what I think, right? And I'm just, sharing some examples here regarding, what feeding into drama, and if you don't avoid drama, what it's going to cost you. And I'm going to share what it cost me, because it cost me a lot. And it cost me a lot more than just money that I lost. If I stayed focused on my content back then, I would have been a lot further ahead, would have probably made more money. But it cost me, bro, and everyone else, a lot more than money. What it really started to cost me was my health. And I was stressed out each and every day, going back and forth with these people, just trying to, prove a point, call them out. There were times I would say that, yes, they're mentally and emotionally unstable. And to this day, I still feel they are mentally and emotionally unstable, because they are, right? But trying to tell a mentally and emotionally unstable person that they're mentally and emotionally unstable is only going to make them more mentally and emotionally unstable and more unreasonable than they already are. And they're going to keep coming at you. And they're going to keep coming at you in the opposite way of what you're trying to get through to them about, right? So when you go around this merry-go-round a few times, bro, you start to realize that, it just isn't worth it, right? There's no upside. Even if you're not looking for any upside, even if you're just trying to help these people because you care about people in general, you start to realize that no matter what you do, it's not going to help them. They don't want your help. They don't want your help. They don't want your help because they've sunk so low to continue doing what they're doing, because they feel that's the only way that they can be relevant and make money and have an audience of people to follow them and watch them. It's pretty sad, bro. It's pretty sad. But I also further mention this because, like I said, it took a toll on my health. I think one of the main reasons why I pinched a nerve is because I was so stressed out for many years. I put my body through a lot of stress, going back and forth with these people each and every day. Going back years ago to my former channel, I was still going back and forth with these people, and I had a great girlfriend at that time, I was still running my insurance business back then. I had so much going on. And this added level of extreme stress on top of everything else I was doing was really wearing me down. For most people, it could have possibly taken an even bigger toll on them, such as them not being around anymore. That's how great of a level of stress I put myself through. A lot of people were reaching out to me and saying, man, dude, you're going to have a heart attack and this and that if you keep going, right? I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack. Thankfully, I've been in great shape and I pulled through. But the truth of the matter is, it did affect my health. Even though I'm a very healthy person, I've been very healthy for the most part. It doesn't matter how healthy you are. Stress will kill people, no matter how healthy they are. It's just not a healthy thing, right? Let me check out Facebook real quick. No, there's one person watching on Facebook. Feel free to chat and put comments on the Facebook side of things, and I will periodically check on the Facebook side every so often. Okay, back to YouTube. Nothing going on here. Give me just a second. Okay, my Amazon order was just delivered. Let me see here real quick. So that's what I feel caused my pinched nerve. It was also draining my energy, making me more tired. It was just setting me back in every single aspect of life. It affected my relationship, which ended because of this. That wasn't the only reason, but this was the primary reason. It affected my health. It affected my business. It affected everything. Why? Because I allowed it to affect me. Now, to be fair, when I first came out on YouTube, I didn't understand how the court of public opinion and trolls and haters work, right? But after a while of going through this, I should have figured it out sooner, but I just didn't. Some people, it takes longer to figure out. But I started to figure it out about a year and a half ago in the beginning of 2020. And that's when I started taking some action. And once I took care of those actions, I decided to completely withdraw. Now, I'm going to mention a few things from this former drama group I was involved with. I'm not going to mention names, but people that have been following this for a while will understand what I'm saying. And after I'm done with this, I'm going to take a quick break. And when I come back after the break, I am going to also go back onto Reddit like I've been doing lately. And I have some great things to share with you from Reddit, specifically one person that posted the topic, people who run YouTube drama channels are the worst people of YouTube. And when I saw that, I was like, I couldn't agree with you more, man. People who run YouTube drama channels are the worst people of YouTube. They're the worst people, period, in my opinion. And why? Because they feel they have nothing better to contribute to this world or to YouTube. They feel that's the only way that they can, have some relevancy and make money, because they've sunk so low into such a low depression, right? They've lost so much desire and motivation to create something normal and sustainable long term. Instead of trying to work on themselves and working really hard to rebuild themselves and create something great, they said, screw it, I'm giving up on myself. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. It's making me some money. Yeah, it's cringy drama and it's stressing me out, but you know what? It's paying the bills, so I'm going to keep doing this. And it keeps my audience around. And it keeps me feeling like I have some sort of relevancy, right? right? BWA Gaming. Oh man, my my allergies. Okay, I'm good. BWA Gaming is here, channel member and moderator. Hello, Eli and everyone. Hey, BWA, how are you doing? You must have just gotten off of work. Welcome aboard. Queen says hello, Gaming. Gaming says hi, Queen. Great topic today, Gaming. I knew you would like this. This is right up your alley. You're anti-drama as well. We're talking about how to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you. And I'm sharing how it sucked the life out of me. And I've been sharing some examples from, the former drama I used to be involved with out here on YouTube. And also shared that one person that's sucked up in this drama now, this person and I used to be pretty good friends for many years, stemming back to my former channel. And he's been reaching out to me and sending me some voice messages, and we've been communicating a little bit, I wanted to acknowledge, him, and I wanted to do a show to basically show him and other good people that have been involved in this drama group and are still involved. It's never too late to remove yourself. And it's not just this group, it's any drama group. It's never too late to remove yourself from endless nonsensical drama that's going to stress you out day in and day out. It's going to make you sick physically, not just mentally and emotionally sick. It's going to make you physically sick. It's going to take a toll on your body physically. Trust me on that. I've always thought I'm like Superman. Nothing is going to tear down my health. But let me tell you something. This drama, it messed with my health. For the first time in my life, something messed with my health. Now, I am getting older. I'm 47. But still, had I not gotten involved with this crazy drama, and initially I got involved unknowingly, I would have never, ever hit this unhealthy patch. BWYA Gaming says, right, Eli. And Lord Gaelic, the Dark Lord, has arrived. Hey, Lord Gaelic, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the show. Queen says, hello, Lord Gaelic. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat real quick. All right, we're back. Now, I want to mention a few other things, because I know the person that has reached out to me recently is watching. And sir, I'm primarily doing this for you, sir. Yes, I am a monetized channel. Yes, I'll probably get some ad revenue for this, a few pennies, right? Yes, I'm here to make money. But the truth of the matter is, besides all of that, I'm doing this for you. I want to show some good faith to you. Because when somebody, regardless of what's happened in the past, takes the time to communicate with me over the course of 2 or 3 weeks and says some nice things and continues to communicate with me in positive ways and is really trying to make a change and turn things around, I completely respect that. I honestly do, bro. And he's a guy, obviously. He's a guy. I respect that, bro. I really, really do. So, the change started happening for me after dealing with this for, at least a few years, 2.5 years at that point, between my former channel and this channel when I first started it. There are a couple creators. We're just going to refer to them in the ways we referred them in the past. There's the mid-30s millennial, and then there's the news reporting guy. Okay, the news reporting guy. That's out hiking now. Good for you, sir. Okay, and the now girlfriend of the mid-30s millennial used to be close friends with me throughout 2020. And this is the thing that really, really gets me to withdraw. It's not that I don't like any of these people. It's not that I think any of these people are really bad people in general. I just think that a lot of these people have, and I'm not saying any one of these people in particular. I'm saying in general, a lot of these people, or most of them, have some type of mental and emotional issues that stem back to their childhood. Maybe they came from a broken household. Maybe their upbringing wasn't suffice. For one reason or another, they just were raised differently and they didn't get enough nurturing love to, be able to, handle things differently as they've gotten older. But when it came to being friends with this woman, we worked on some things together. She did help me out. I helped her out. And I'll tell you what the interesting thing was. And ma'am, I know you're probably watching, and that's cool. Not a big deal. I mean, I don't watch any of these people's stuff anymore. Every now and then people will send me a short clip or something like that, or I'll just skate on by and read titles. But I don't watch any other stuff. But I do know what they're doing, because you can just go to their channel and just read the titles real quick, or community posts quick, and just see what they're doing out of curiosity, right? It doesn't take a whole lot of time. I don't have a whole lot of time to invest in this BS, right? But when, few people reach out to me that are still a part of that drama, they're trying to get out, and they're, being nice to me, and they really wish that we could be friends, right? I want to talk about it. And I want to help them if I can, right? So the interesting thing with you, ma'am, and most of you that have been here for a while know who I'm talking about. If not, just listen to the story and put it together. This woman and I, we were friends, and we worked on some projects together regarding people that were attacking both her and I on the YouTube platform. We were good friends. We talked regularly. Now, I'm not saying we're not friends anymore, but we don't have the same level of friendship we used to have. And it's not because I don't want that. It's because of the situation she's put herself in now, which creates a major conflict of interest. And that's what makes this thing even more difficult to deal with, right? So this woman used to help me by making me aware and helping me stop people that were attacking me on YouTube. Not only on YouTube, but they took it into real life. These people stalked me at my local park while I was doing live streams. And there's a lot more. I'm not going to get into it, but basically these people not only did a lot of things to attack, defame my character, and harass me on YouTube, they took it into real life, right? And this woman did help me, try to stop most of this, and most of it has stopped. By now it has totally stopped, but, when we started working together, things started to get better. But that's where her head and heart was at. Her head and heart was that, hey, I don't like any of this stuff. I just want to clear my name, get all my bad videos removed, and leave YouTube and go live my life, right? And I told her, yeah, I agree. And I just want to run my channel. I just want to help people that want help. I don't want to deal with these people anymore. We're on the same page, right? Well, then she, connected with the mid-30s millennial guy that many people have a problem with. And I still do have a problem with him. I don't talk about him very much, if at all, anymore, right? But occasionally I see what he still does. But, this woman that I was very good friends with, and she was helping me stop this stuff, got with this guy. And the interesting thing is, ma'am, is that you're now helping this mid-30s millennial do the same things to other people that you were helping me try to stop. and you were trying to get people stop doing to you. Now, however you make sense of that, folks, that's the truth. And ma'am, I know why you're doing it, and everyone knows why you're doing it. I'm not going to say why you're doing it. Well, it's obvious. You're doing it for your guy. You're trying to help support him, right? You're trying to keep him afloat. You're trying to keep his business and his channels going, right? So when I'm friends with somebody like that, and they completely switch which way they're going, right? Meaning that they believe in one way. For example, when I was being attacked and she was being attacked in 2020, she believed that let's do what it takes to stop these people. Now, in 2021, she's helping these same people, specifically one of these people that she's now dating, to keep his facade going by talking smack about other people, creating endless amounts of nonsensical drama, etc. And quite frankly, I don't think that's what she really wants to be doing. And I know she's better than that. Ma'am, I know you're better than that. You're much better than all of this, but you continue to feed into nonsensical drama. I also heard, I didn't see this because I don't watch any of that stuff anymore. But I heard from the grapevine through some people that really care about me that you did a stream about me and you talked smack about me. I never saw that stream, and ma'am, if that's what you did, then if that made you feel good or got you some traction or helped out your man in some way, shape, or form, then I'm glad I could help, right? But at the end of the day, ma'am, you're much better than all of this. You have so much talent. So much talent. You're a very smart, bright, intelligent woman. And instead of focusing on yourself and taking yourself to the next level, you put yourself down to the level of this mid-30s millennial guy. That's your choice. That's what you want. That's you. But look at what it's costing you, ma'am, to get that. And you shouldn't have to deal with all that just to be with someone. That's just my opinion. I understand that love is blind and it's not easy. And I understand when you get emotions for someone, it's hard to break them, ma'am. But at what point are you going to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I'm better than this? You can do so much better. You're so capable, and I honestly mean that. I'm not attacking you. I'm just stating the facts, right? And the honest truth, ma'am, and mid-30s millennial, I know you're watching. The honest truth is this. If this woman wasn't supporting you and doing what she's doing now, mid-30s millennial, you'd be out of business. You'd have nothing left. She knows it, and you know it, right? Why? Because you continue to do the same thing. Continue instigating drama all day, every day. And what has this guy done now? Someone sent me some information saying that he changed one of his channels to an After Dark channel, and he's starting to re-upload former streams. Why is he doing that? This is why he's doing it. And if he doesn't understand that he will probably get shut down for reused content, his main channel, was monetized and got demonetized years ago because he kept on creating non-advertiser friendly content and violating the guidelines, primarily with content about me. And I kept flagging him, and they removed him from the partner program on his main channel. So he got demonetized, tried to reapply, and he could never get back in because he wasn't willing to delete the videos, primarily the ones on me, to get back into the YouTube partner program. So what's he doing now? He got 2 other channels monetized because he bought subs. It wasn't him. Someone else bought him subs. I'm not going to say who it is. You folks know who did it, right? Someone else bought him subs He had the watch time, but someone else bought him subs for 2 channels, for 3 channels to be monetized. And now what he's doing is he's re-uploading that content that was on his former channel for years that's no longer monetized to one of his newer monetized channels. So he's trying to monetize the old content, right? He's trying to monetize old content that has no value to a new audience. It has value to an audience that was there at that time. It's old news, right? Now, he may get a few views out of it here and there. But look at where his focus is at, right? Right? Look at where his focus is at. His focus is to do whatever he can do to continue this drama going on, primarily involving myself and some other people, right? For one reason, he's getting paid to do that by a sponsor. Another reason, he feels that he can't do anything better that would make him the same amount of money. And he also, he's also a very lazy person. And he's a very depressed person. And he's a very unhappy person. And he just doesn't feel he's capable of creating something real. Every time he's tried to do something real, he doesn't get the same numbers when he talks about drama. So here's the thing. When I used to talk about drama all the time, I would get more people, right? When I stopped talking about drama, my audience, was cut to about 1/3 of what it was, right? I knew that was going to happen, and I'm okay with that. And it's been that way for a while, and it may stay that way for a while, but I'm going to keep moving forward, and eventually the right people will find my channel. And it'll grow with the right people, but it's going to take time. This guy's not willing to put in the time and effort to grow something sustainable long term because he lacks the self-confidence, and he doesn't think he can do it, and he's just a lazy person. Why is he lazy? Because everything in his life has been handed to him. Everybody has spoiled this person, from his parents to his current girlfriend that does everything for him. Ma'am, you do everything for him. Everybody, his sponsor is paying him to do this. Every person has continued to give this person everything, which continues to enable this entitled behavior. If you guys really want to help this guy become a better person and snap out of this, you got to stop doing everything for him and give him the opportunity, or basically force him to do something for himself, right? So he's become a drama king on YouTube. Drama king, drama queen, whatever you want to say it, right? And I'll say this to you, sir. I don't watch much of your content, hardly any of it, to be honest with you. A few people have sent me a couple of clips where I guess in one of your videos you called me a CUCK when you were talking about the news reporting guy. You were criticizing the news reporting guy for, talking about me, and you referred to me as the CUCK. Let me ask you something, sir. By definition, and I don't care if you think I am a CUCK. I'm strong within myself where I can take it, bro. But what makes me a CUCK? Why do you continue to call me a CUCK? Why do you continue to talk about me? Right? Because let me tell you something, bro. The real CUCK is your father. With no disrespect, your father is a CUCK. We all know that, right? Right? By definition, he's a CUCK. Why do you feel the need to continue talking about me? And why do you feel the need, if you're going to talk about me, which is fine, why do you continue to call me something that you know by definition I'm not? It doesn't trigger me, bro. I'm just asking you an honest question. Like, are you infatuated with me? Are you fascinated by me? Do you miss the fact that I don't feed into your stuff anymore, to the point of where you don't make ungodly amounts of money triggering me because I figured out your game? Seriously, bro. Seriously. I haven't talked about you guys for months, and today it's just for example purposes because this one gentleman reached out to me that's dealing with you folks, and he's dealing with a lot of BS, and I do support him, but I'm not going to help him fight his battle. I'm not taking any sides, but I do support him because he came to me, and I know he really wants to get out, and he never really wanted to be in this in the first place, right? So the mid-30s guy keeps talking, right? The news reporting guy is doing even more pathetic things, right? I haven't talked about him at all, right? And the guy continues every day posting and tagging me in his community post, thinking that it's going to trigger me. Sir, are you trying to trigger me? Like, you keep tagging me every day. And like I told you, sir, I keep flagging you for bullying and harassment on your posts. And I flagged your channel twice, sir, for bullying and harassment and for spamming, tagging my name. Yes, sir. Sir, you're doing it because you're trying to trigger me and you're trying to get a reaction from me. And you think this is a reaction. I'm not reacting. I'm not triggered. I'm just stating your stupidity, sir. I'm stating how desperate you are to try to suck me back in because you got nothing else. You say you have something else, sir. You say you have other content, and you do create news reporting videos, sir. But they're not getting you the traction or making you the money that the drama is, right? So you go back to the drama, sir. Sir, you're a drama king, drama queen too, sir. That's how you make your money. That's the bottom line. Why don't you admit that you're a drama king and a drama queen, right? I know you go where the money's at, sir. And I get that. But if you haven't realized by now, sir, that your audience loves drama more than your news reporting videos, I'm sure you have. That's why you're catering your content to that, right? Rather than building a real audience like Tommy Sotomayor or somebody else and focusing on that, you continue feeding into the drama, right? You tag me in your posts every day, sir. For what? You watch my streams every day. Why, sir? Because you secretly love me, bro. That's the truth of the matter, bro. I don't even watch your stuff, bro. I don't watch your stuff. If I was watching your stuff, sir, I would tell you. I don't watch your stuff anymore, sir. Your stuff bores me. You're boring, sir. You become more boring than the mid-30s millennial. And if you want to come back at me and tag me in 100 postings, sir, listen, sir, you can tag me all day, every day, and I'm going to keep on flagging you until your channel gets shut down at some point. And if it doesn't get shut down, that's fine too, bro, because everyone's going to know how much of a moron you are because you can't let me go, bro. That's the bottom line. This is what these people do to create drama. And it's up to you folks as an individual how you want to handle it, right? And here's the thing. There's nothing really wrong with talking about this, right? There's nothing wrong with talking about this. As long as you don't get triggered. Now, let me look at the YouTube chat here real quick. Oh, look who's over there. Is that who I think it is? That's 27 minutes ago. Ma'am, I hope you got my message earlier where I sent you a message. And reach out to me. I would love to talk with you. I would love to talk with you. It's been a while. We need to catch up. We need to catch up. I'm surprised to see you here. It's a big smile on my face. So I said hello in the chat. Feel free to reach out to me, and maybe we can talk over the weekend. And ma'am, after reading your message, I'm going to tell you, don't give up. Don't give up. When you least expect it, something great happens. And if you put your guard down and allow people to come into your life, something really good can happen. That's what I'm going to say for now. Anyway, it's a pleasant distraction. Man, we got 30 people on YouTube now because all those drama people, they want to hear what someone that's reasonable and has self-control, they want to hear what I have to say about this. Yeah, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second. Do. Give me 1 second, folks. It's just been an interesting day. The weekend is here. All right, over on YouTube, in the YouTube chat. On Facebook, you can see the YouTube chat scrolling on your screen there. Lord Gaelic says, remember, Eli, I told you to pull back from the drama. It's not healthy. I pulled back from the drama, Lord Gaelic. Today, if you think I'm feeding in the drama here, I'm not. There's a reason why I did this show. Go back and check out the replay. When it goes to a replay, and you can hear the first part. But welcome to the show, bro. Great to have you here. Lord Gaelic says, hello, Helen. Gaelic says, you can be edgy, you can make money on your channel, but you cannot have a sustained YouTube beef and a productive social life. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And that took a toll on my last relationship with a very good woman because I was new to YouTube back then and I didn't know how to handle these people. I knew how to handle people in real life, but YouTube is a beast and you have to learn how to handle it. And now I've become an expert at handling YouTube. BWYA Gaming says, you know how they say, once a cheater, always a cheater. It is the same with drama starters. Once a drama starter, always a drama starter. But you can break that chain, BWYA Gaming, on the YouTube side of things. You can break that chain. You have to look at yourself in the mirror, and if you don't love what you see, you can fix that. Whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally. You have to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, you know what, I'm not happy with myself right now, but I want to be happy. And I'm going to start making that change and fixing it now. Today. No one can help you. A psychiatrist or a life coach like me, we can't help you until you take the first step and come for help and be open to help. We can't help people that aren't open to it. We just can't. I'm actually happy that the YouTube live streaming server has been rolling smoothly today and not cutting me off. This is great. BWYA Gaming says, you know how they say, oh, I already read that. Riff Mago says, and this, ladies and jelly beans, is how Eli slides down the slippery slope back to the drama sphere. Riff, I don't appreciate that. Riff, you're entitled to your opinions and your comments. That's not why I'm doing this. I am a life coach. And I am talking about how to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you. And if you're not understanding that I'm not doing this to slide down the slippery slope back into the drama sphere, that's on you, bro. You're still my friend. You'll still always be welcome here. You'll still always be a moderator. But I disagree completely, wholeheartedly with what you just said there. Again, you're entitled to your opinion, brother. Queen Elaine Casey says, true gaming. You don't have to leave YouTube, says Lord Galen. Of course not. You don't have to leave YouTube. BWYA Gaming, people hate the truth and facts. That's why they come at people who tell it. Well, they can come at me all they want. They're not going to get anywhere. I'm not here to attack these people. I'm here to help people learn how to avoid drama by identifying it. Because if you don't avoid drama at all costs, it'll suck the life out of you. It'll suck the life out of you. And I love my life. I love social media and YouTube. I love doing this, but I also, more so, love my in-person life. Let me see. Queen Helen Case says, gaming, you saw how YouTube is doing me wrong, and I am tired of it. Now, Queen, you're dealing with edgy content, which we've all known that YouTube, and other social media platforms have been cracking down on it. So, I understand why you feel they're doing you wrong. I think that if you go into it knowing, what's the best way to put this? If you go into it knowing what they don't want and what violates the terms of service, you can create content in a way with similar topics that aren't going to get your videos removed. I've never had any video removed. I've had one removed by mistake on a privacy concern, but it was a mistake by YouTube and they reinstated it. Mistakes happen, right? But when you create edgy content, you're going to always have that risk. So, again, I respect, how you feel about that, Queen, but we've all known YouTube's been doing that for a while. And when you create edgy content, you know the risk you're taking on any platform nowadays. I'm just being honest with you because I care. BWYA Gaming says that's a big part of it. Everyone wants to censor opinions, etc., because they don't agree. This is a stupid way to go about letting people create. I agree with you, BWYA Gaming. You see, here's the thing. Like I said, I may not agree with everyone's opinions, but I respectfully disagree. It's more about how you disagree, not disagreeing in itself. Okay? Whether you disagree or agree with someone, more so if you disagree, it's how you disagree. Are you respectful about it? Hey, I disagree with you, but I respect your opinion. Okay? I will respect anyone's opinion because we're all entitled to it. That's called freedom of speech. Doesn't mean I have to agree with you. And if I respectfully disagree with you and you attack me for that, it shows me the type of person you are and the state of mind you're in. And pretty much, it shows me that you're an emotional hothead or maybe emotionally unstable a little bit or a lot, or you have some other issues, right? And that's the truth. That's the absolute truth. Let's see. We've got some more people here right now. BWY Gaming says, Queen, there are other places more free to go to make content. Riff says, YouTube is virtual. Okay, you folks can read that on your own. I'll have to read that. Queen says, hello, Riff. Riff says, hello, Queen. Riff says, there's nothing wrong with talking about this. That's exactly how you keep it alive. Well, I'm going to talk about whatever I want to talk about whenever I want to talk about it. And if anybody comes at me afterwards, I can just ignore them. Because after I do this stream today, helping the right people that understand why I'm doing it and get value from it, I'm going to go and either make myself some dinner or get myself some dinner, and I'm going to relax and have a nice night in. It's going to relax and see what happens this weekend. You never know what's going to happen, right? And I'm not going to go out there looking to see for any reactions or responses, because that's not the point of this. The point of this is to help people learn how to avoid this. But you have to give examples in order for them to better understand it. Man, let me tell you, the court of public opinion, even my own people, and I love my mods, don't get me wrong. I love all of you, including you, Riff. But even my own people will sometimes challenge me on why I do certain streams. And you want to know something? I respect that. You know why I respect that? Because you're not kissing my ass. You're not sucking up to me just to keep your mod wrench, which more so makes me want you to stick around as a moderator. So, Riff, even though your opinion is different and I didn't really appreciate that, I respect it, bro. It's all good. Keep it coming, brother. Hazy Train is here. He says, back into the drama again. I see. Hello, Eli. Nope. Hazy Train, I don't appreciate that comment. This is the problem. Look what's happening here. People that actually like my content coming in here saying, back into the drama again. I see. Hello, Eli. Did you read the topic of the stream, Hazy Train? Respectfully, brother. How to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you. So I can't do a topic to try to help people avoid drama that's going to waste their time and give examples of how it wasted my time for a while and what it cost me without getting snarky remarks like that. Now, Hazy Train, again, I respect your opinion. I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm just saying it's a pretty snarky remark, man. Hazy Train, no, he is not. That's what some people do, Queen. They like to assume things. They don't read the complete title. Riff says, well, it's true. It's not opinion, it's fact. If somebody really is reaching out to you, help them behind the scenes and away from your live streams. You don't have to keep flogging the dead horse. I'm going to say this once again to everybody here. My name is Elias Melas. I'm known as Coach Eli on YouTube and Facebook and throughout other parts of the internet. Welcome to my world. This is my channel on YouTube and my space on Facebook. I can respect your opinions as a court of public opinion, right? But I'll disagree with you. I'm going to create any type of content I want, whenever I want, for how long I want. My channel, let me tell you folks, my channel is a channel in good standing on YouTube. It's a monetized channel. I've been monetized almost 2 years. Do you know all my videos are fully monetized and compliant, not only with YouTube's terms of service overall, it's compliant with community guidelines and monetization policies. My last 3 or 4 streams were demonetized with the yellow icon. And I submitted them for manual review, and they approved my videos as fully monetized, even though the topics I was discussing were edgy titles, right? Were edgy titles. For example, if I go to my channel, I'll tell you right now what those titles were, okay? Let me go there real quick. I did a topic Do women deliberately withhold intimacy, or is this a masculinity test? That's an edgy topic. It got demonetized while I was live. I submitted it for manual review. They approved it as suitable for all advertisers, fully monetized. I did a topic on why men are giving up in the modern world, especially young men. Edgy topic. Got demonetized, submitted it for manual review, it got monetized. Did a topic, why men should avoid overly cautious women on dating apps. Edgy topic, got demonetized while I was doing it live. Submitted it for manual review, was approved as fully monetized and suitable for all advertisers. Why? Because when I discuss edgy topics, I do it respectfully, professionally, and maturely. And YouTube looks at my channel and says, this is a good professional man who creates great professional thumbnails and has a professional setup and is a good human being, talking about edgy things, but doing them in respectful, mature, and professional ways. And I'm looking right now, this stream is actually still monetized. I have a feeling it'll get demonetized before it's over, but that's fine. I'll submit it for manual review. You're all entitled to your opinions, folks. You're all entitled to your opinions, right? And whenever I talk about a topic like this and try to help people with something that remotely comes close to, that other side, right? That used to be a part of the drama side. You folks come in here, oh, you're talking about drama content again, right? Come on. Can you guys all just grow up? Can we have a mature conversation about this? Do you understand that there are good people that are involved with that group and they're trying to escape like I did? They're trying to escape that. And I want to help them. And I did this for them. And if you have a problem with that, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. That's the truth. I'd rather have you folks stay here. I'm not going to suck up to you or kiss your ass to keep you around. I'm going to be real with you. I'm a real person. I care about people. If you can understand that, stick around. It's going to be one hell of a ride as we move forward here throughout the days, weeks, months, and years ahead. Ruth Muggles. I'm not even going to read what you wrote, Riff. I'm just going to make a executive decision here right now that if any of you are talking about feeding into drama and stuff, I'm just going to ignore your comments right away. Hazy Trade says, wasn't trying to be snarky. I was just listening and thought that's what it was. Well, if you read the title, bro, it says how to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you. If you read the thumbnail, it says drama sucks the life out of you. What part of that's trying to feed into drama? What I'm trying to say here, what I'm trying to portray is that don't let drama consume you. Ignore it, avoid it, remove yourself from it, whether it's online or offline, or even if it's on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, right? But if I didn't put the word drama in the title in a positive way to try to help people, you guys automatically assume that I'm feeding into drama, right? Look at that, right? Just ridiculous, man. I think you folks just love the drama. That's the truth. I think people just love drama. I don't. I don't want any of it in my life at all. None. BWYA Gaming says, I can appreciate people that don't kiss ass. You know that there is enough of that going around, Eli. I know. I know. All right, folks, I'm going to step away and take a break. I've pretty much said everything I wanted to say for example purposes regarding someone I used to be good friends with that I would love to be friends with again at some point if he can remove himself from this drama group. When I get back, I'm going to be on for at least another maybe half hour to hour at the most. And I'm going to read a Reddit posting regarding what other people are saying about this. People who run YouTube drama channels are the worst people of YouTube. And I agree. I completely agree with that. So let me cue up some, oh, by the way, before I go on break, what are you folks thinking about this background today? Let me turn off the chat for a second. And let me turn myself off for a second. What do you think about this background here today? Isn't this beautiful? I get my backgrounds from pixabay.com. They're royalty-free and copyright-free, and you can use them for commercial usage. My channel is a commercial channel because it's monetized and it does make money. Hey, Lewis Fuller, how you doing, bro, on the YouTube side of things? Isn't this beautiful? Look, look. Isn't this amazing? This is a hiking trail I would walk on. Now, all I have to do is find myself one beautiful, sweet woman that wants to walk down this path, right? Who's it going to be? It's up for grabs. Up for grabs. Hazy Train says, I think it's great, Eli. I love the forest. So do I, bro. So do I, bro. Queen Helen Case says, hello, Lewis. BWYA Gaming says, magically disappeared. Well, I have the control center right here, my laptop and everything, right? I can disappear again. I just click one button. There I go. I can mute my audio too. I mean, magically reappear again, right? Sir, I just got your voice message, the notification. I'll check on that while I'm on break here. Hopefully it's all positive stuff here. I'm not concerned with what anyone else is doing at this time, to be honest with you. I'm just glad that I could do this show and show you some love and respect, bro. All right, let's cue up some royalty-free YouTube music. Let me see here. Let's see here. There's a couple more. Oh, I know what I'm going to enter back to. I'm going to enter with my favorite song from the YouTube audio library, which is royalty-free and safe from copyright issues as well. I think you know what it is, BWYA Gaming, right? You know what I'm going to re-enter back, or when I come back from the break. I'm going to re-enter with this song. So let's just do it. Music is all queued up. I'm going to step away for a 10-minute or less break. So with that being said, stick around. We'll be right back. favorite song coming up next from the YouTube audio library. It used to be my theme song from my former channel when I used to run a show called Coach Eli Live. That was a crazy show. There's a lot of drama on. Oh, here we go! Forget it. Here we go. Yeah, you feel it? You feel it? Energy up, energy up, energy up! Woo! Come on and feel it with me. I want y'all to feel good. Forget about the crazy, nonsensical drama and feel good with me right now! Like a good friend of mine that's a part of this channel, known as Special Life Cycling Club, a Sicily 810 says, settle down, coach, you got a show to run. Settle down, coach. Settle down, coach, you got a show to run. Well, a Sicily, I'll tell you this, brother. I'll tell you this. I've got boundless energy for each and every one of you. And I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep fighting the good fight to help everyone, each and every one of you get the best possible grips on your lives. So that way you can all accomplish whatever it is that your hearts desire. How does that sound? Does that make sense? All right. All right. It's time to really settle down. Get back down to business. All right. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube and also simulcasting live on Facebook. Glad you can all join me here today on this beautiful, amazing, very hot Friday afternoon here in the San Francisco Bay Area where I'm at, Northern California. Hope you're all having a great day. Before we get back to it, let's let Ethan Mixell's Double Helix finish up. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. I feel good now. Do you feel the energy in the room? Do you feel the energy in the room? You tell me. You tell me. Who feels the energy in the room? Here's the thing, folks. We focus so much time on BS nowadays. We focus so much time on BS, nonsensical drama, people whining and complaining, moaning and groaning and bitching about every little stupid little thing, right? And we don't take time out to feel good and raise the energy, right? Feel good so that way other people around us can feel good. Because you know what? Like attracts like, and what you put out, what you project, you get back. What you project, you get back. I'm feeling the fire. I'm feeling the heat, and I want you to feel it too. I want you to feel it too. I had to turn the volume down because I can't deal with it, says Queen Helen Casey. Queen, it's a little too much for you, huh? You can't handle the heat, right, Queen? Wow. Woo, wow. Hey, Queen, I'm glad I made an impact on you right there, right? It was a good impact, right, Queen? Right? Now, folks, before I get back to it here and get to the Reddit forum, because it's interesting what these people shared in the Reddit forum, where the question was posed or the statement was made, people who run YouTube drama channels are the worst people of YouTube. You know, when I saw this on Reddit earlier today, I'm like, this is perfect. This is perfect for my topic here today. Perfect, right? So for those of you out there that are thinking, I'm just here to feed into nonsensical drama to a drama group I used to be involved with unwillingly and unknowingly initially, right? And when I figured it out, I removed myself, right? There's a lot more to this than just them. It's not just about them. They're just one small part of drama. I'm talking about drama in general. It's going to suck the life out of you. But it is true. From what I've experienced the last 4 years being on YouTube, between my former channel and this one, people who do run YouTube drama channels are the worst people of YouTube. Why? Because they don't love themselves. Bottom line. They don't love themselves. And because they don't love themselves, they project it onto the universe, and what do they get back? They either get back nothing, because no one wants to be around someone like that, or they attract other people that are like that, and it makes the matters worse. It makes the matter worse, which is what I'm trying to say, right? But out here on YouTube, a global platform, people like that can find a bunch of people all over the world that see themselves in the same way as these creators do. They don't love themselves, right? So they conglomerate together and they sulk in each other's misery. That sounds like fun, doesn't it? Sounds like fun. I want to spend my entire weekend this weekend. So it's going to be a beautiful, gorgeous weekend out here in the Bay Area. And I'm going to sulk in my misery with other people. I'm just kidding. I said that because that sounds horrible, right? Is that the way you want to live your life? Not the way I want to live mine. No way. So remove yourself from it. Remove yourself from it. Don't get sucked into it. Don't let people's opinions of you matter, because the only opinion of yourself that really matters is your own opinion of yourself. The only opinion of yourself that matters is your own. But you have to work up to understanding that. You have to work up to being strong enough to understand that and live that. That's the way I live my life, and that's the way I want to help each and every one of you learn to live your life, because once you get to that point of strength, nothing will ever faze you again like this. You're going to understand that these people, all they're doing is projecting their own insecurities and weaknesses onto you. And if you allow them to keep going back and forth with you, you're only giving them more of what they think they want, right? You're giving them only more of what they think they want that's going to make them feel better, but that's not what they really want. What they really want is to find a way to be as good of a person as you. They just don't know how to get there yet. Some of them may never get there, and that's pretty sad. But I'm here to do whatever I can to help as many people as possible turn their lives around for the better. That's what I'm all about. I'm going to mention a couple other things here before I get to the Reddit topic there. You know, folks, I used to run in-person networking events many years ago. When I became an entrepreneur 15 years ago, I started attending networking events all over Northern California. Then I started running my own for 6 years. And let me tell you something. There were times where some people in my networking organization were creating drama. And it primarily came from leaders in my organization that were running some of the groups in certain areas. When I saw that happening, I would immediately talk with them. And I would try to uplift them and say, hey, it is what it is. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own opinions. Just, you know, if you disagree with these people, just respectfully disagree. But sometimes these leaders or other people in the organization, they would say they understand that, but they kept on creating drama, right? And let me tell you something, folks. When you have an organization, I mean, at one point I had over 5,500 members in my organization called the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short. I named it Genuine Networking Association because I've always been about creating genuine, long-lasting connections, friendships, business partnerships, etc., right? I named it that because I wanted people to know that if they became a part of my organization and they networked through my organization in person or online, that it was all about genuine connections. And I was going to make sure that it would stay that way. And if anyone was ever out of line and tried to make it all about themselves or created drama, if they didn't turn it around quick, what did we do? We eliminated them, right? We would remove them. We would kick them out of the group. That sounds harsh. But let me tell you something, folks. When you have a group of 5,500 people, and even one or two of them creates rackets, right? Creates drama. Let's say they create drama at the event. Then they go online into our Facebook groups and all that. Then they bring the drama over there, right? What happens? It disturbs the whole group. It disturbs the whole group. And it puts a negative feeling amongst the whole group. And what happens if you don't remove those people to stop that stupid, nonsensical, endless drama? Other people start to leave, right? See, sometimes you have to remove one or two people, one or two bad seeds to keep 5,500 others around, right? Now, I've always been the kind of person that doesn't like to remove people, and I give everyone chances. But as I've gotten older, I've learned in life to give everyone the benefit of the doubt initially until they give me the reason or a reason to no longer give them that benefit. And if they give me doubts, right? And if they start creating issues, then we have to professionally, respectfully, and maturely remove them. And I'll tell you, in a couple of cases where I had to remove a few people, they kept on making a lot of noise online to the point of where I had to get a cease and desist order on them. And if they kept on going on after that, then I was going to have to take them to court. I didn't want to go that route. Didn't have to go that route. Some people take it a bit too far, folks. But as long as you try to handle them as respectfully and maturely as possible and move away from them, eventually things will get back to normal. I've always been about bringing people together, folks. My head and my heart is all about bringing people together. I've said this before, I'll say it again. I love everybody. I genuinely love everybody, right? But just because I love everybody doesn't mean that everybody is a good fit for what I'm doing or a group I'm running or whatever, right? You have to understand that not everyone's going to pan out. Not everyone's going to be on the same page. And like I said before, it's okay if they're not on the same page as long as they respectfully disagree with things, right? But if they disagree and they don't disagree respectfully and they create issues, you have to remove the issues. Because it'll not only affect you, it'll affect everyone else around you, right? That's what I wanted to say to start off the second part of the show here. Now, one more thing. To the person that inspired me to do this topic. You didn't tell me to do this. You inspired me, sir. I wanted to show you respect because you've been making effort to reach out to me. And you're going through a lot of the things I went through and you're trying to figure it out like I did. And I appreciate the fact that you reached out to me. And I'm very happy to be doing this show. Now, I'm not only doing this show for you, but you were the inspiration. And I hope that means something to you, right? But this guy sent me a couple other voice messages while I was on break, and I heard them, sir, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're enjoying the show, and you're getting a good laugh out of certain things. And I'm glad that you also feel that I handled those people that were coming at me and saying you're trying to feed into drama again, that I handled them in a professional, mature way. by just saying, hey, this is what the topic is. How to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you, right? Let me ask you folks in the chat here on YouTube and Facebook. There's one person still on Facebook. There were two a second ago. There's one on Facebook. We've got 26 people here on YouTube right now. Let me ask you folks on YouTube and Facebook, how many of you put a 1 in the chat if you want to avoid all drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you? How many of you would prefer to avoid all drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you? Put a 1 in the chat on YouTube and on Facebook in the comments section. That's how you feel. If you just love drama, if you love endless amounts of crazy, nonsensical drama, put a 2. Good afternoon, everyone, says Louis Fuller. And Louis Fuller is the first one to put a 1 on the YouTube side of things. Now 2 people back on Facebook. Welcome to the show. Feel free to chat in the chat. Hey, Sean, how are you doing? Sean puts a 1 in there. How are you doing, Sean? How was your Independence Day holiday? It's great to see you here. Sean, I would love to collaborate with you on some things down the road if you're open to it. It's great to see you around. You've been here before, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. It's really nice to see people from my Facebook network, real people that I met in person over the last, 10 to 15 years doing in-person networking. That's another reason why I simulcast over on Facebook, because I've been, in the past, I was neglecting my Facebook. I hadn't posted for a while, and I'm like, okay, this is a good way to, build an audience on YouTube and to keep in touch with the people I care about on Facebook. But, sir, and I'm expecting to probably get more voice messages from you, sir. You can send me anything you want, sir. Again, I really appreciate you reaching out to me and really wanting to figure out the best way to remove yourself from this drama group that's just been causing a lot of issues for you and many other people. And you have my support, whatever you need from me. Now, I'm not going to get involved in any issues that you have with specific people, but I will be there for you as a motivational driving force. I will be there for you to, support you and whatever it is you need from me. As long as it doesn't involve me getting involved with anyone you're beefing with or dealing with in other ways, I'm happy to help you, man. And maybe in the near future, we can start doing some things together. All right. Wow, no one else is putting a 1 in the chat on the YouTube side of things. Adelaide's Advice Addict. Welcome to the show, girl. How are you doing? It was great to talk with you again yesterday by phone. Hi, everyone. Adelaide, did you start putting out your business on that website I recommended you? Let me know if you're working on it, Adelaide. You got to take action if you want to make it happen. You've got the talent, Adelaide. You've got the talent. Just take the action and get her done, right? Hi, Lewis and Adelaide, says BWYA Gaming. Lewis Fuller says, my sister. That is your sister, Lewis. Lewis, we need to touch base soon as well. Thank you for being here, brother. All right, folks, let's get on over to the Reddit forum. And the first thing I'm going to show you, I have 3 Reddit pages to show you here. I'm going to do my commentary on it. The first one I'm going to show you is going to make you folks laugh. This makes complete sense. Let's switch over. Look at your screen there. It says YouTube drama channels in a nutshell. And look at the picture. Drama channels, when they see the smallest possible dispute between creators, I can't even talk. And below it says, I can milk you. It's a guy with a cow. Let me read that one more time. Drama channels, when they see the smallest possible dispute between creators, I can milk you. There's a dude there with a very unhappy face. And then there's like a digital cow from some video game. No comments there. The picture says it all. You have to understand, folks, that when you have people on YouTube creating drama, the more they can trigger other people and get you to engage with them in a negative way, especially if they can get you very triggered, right? They're gonna make content off of you, and they're gonna milk you, and they're gonna make money off of you. That's exactly what that posting states. BWYA Gaming is laughing. BWYA Gaming, are you enjoying the show today? Let me know. Are you having a good time here today? It all makes sense, right? What a way to end the week before the weekend. By the way, this is the only show I'm going to probably end up doing tonight, unless, who knows, unless something hits me and I get this abundance of energy and I come back and do a late night show, but I doubt it. I probably won't be back until tomorrow for another show. Unless something pops up and I go hiking. You never know. You never know what's going to happen, right? Never know. I have been a victim of trying to be milked. They are soul, or did you meant to say soy? BWYA Gaming. Lewis Fuller says, my sister, she hates drama. It drives her crazy. Well, Lewis, don't you hate drama too? Maybe hate's a strong word. We dislike it. We don't like it, right? It's stupid, right? Well, that's a great way to make a statement for your sister, Lewis. But how do you feel about it, bro? I think your sister can speak for herself, right? That's all good, man. That's all good. Queen Helen Casey says on the YouTube side of things, Friday always starts the weekend. Yeah, it's the afternoon. Right now it is 6:40 p.m. Eastern, 3:40 p.m. Pacific here in Northern California. BWYA Gaming says, shit out of luck, Eli. LMAO. I hear you, BWYA Gaming. I hear you. But yeah, that's what they do. Drama channels, when they see the smallest possible dispute between creators, I can milk you. Boy, that mid-30s millennial guy lives by this. That's exactly what he does. And sir, the guy that inspired me to do this stream, I know you liked it when I mentioned the mid-30s millennial guy. He's the perfect example of what not to be, of what not to do. And I don't dislike that guy. I don't dislike him. He just dislikes himself. He feels that he's not worthy of more than drama, because he continues to create endless nonsensical drama content. He just cannot remove himself from drama. He can't. Right? This is the perfect example of what that guy does. Now, if you know him and you've been following me for a while, you know what I'm talking about. If not, this is a content creator that has more capabilities than creating drama, but he continues to feed into endless drama because that's what his audience wants, and that's how he makes his money. And he feels like if he does something outside of drama, he's not going to be able to grow it to a level where he can make similar money or more money than he's making doing the drama stuff. Truth of the matter is, if he works hard at it, he can make 10 times the money or more. He's a talented graphics designer. Now, he's been criticized for being a tracer and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is that he does have talent, and if he utilizes his talent better, and focuses more on his talent and his purpose and gets rid of all the drama, yeah, his numbers will go down and he'll probably lose a little money initially, but in the long run, he'll make a lot more money and he'll have something that's sustainable, more sustainable long term. But this is him perfectly. He's a drama channel that goes out there. He goes out there and looks for the smallest possible dispute he can create between other creators or people on YouTube. And then he makes content out of that, and then he milks you for everything he can, right? Boy, bro, that's a great way to live your life. That's a great purpose to have, right? That's a great freaking purpose to have. So, like, let's say it doesn't work out with your current girlfriend, mid-30s millennial, and you were to go out there and meet a woman, right? And it was going well, and she asked you, well, what do you do for a living? What are you going to tell her? You know, I'm a drama shit disturber on YouTube. Because that's what you do. You're a drama shit disturber on YouTube, right? If you told her anything else, you'd be lying to her, right? She'd find out eventually because that's what you do, right? But if you told her that, how do you think she would respond? Well, it's getting late and I got to get back and start preparing for work tomorrow. Have yourself a great night. I'll be in touch. And then she'll never talk to you again, right? I know the dude that inspired me to do this topic indirectly inspired me because he didn't tell me. I just, chose to be inspired by him. He's probably laughing his head off right now, sir. And I wouldn't blame you if you are. All right, let's go to the subreddit unpopular opinion. r/unpopular opinion on Reddit. Let me check out the Facebook and YouTube chat before moving forward. Lewis Fuller says, sometimes she takes it out on me for some reason. You know why, Lewis? Because you're too protective of her. Let me tell you something, bro. It's you be there for your sister and be a rock for her and respect her and you love her. But Lewis, put a little faith in her, bro. Put a little faith in her. She's a grown woman. She can handle herself, bro. Give her a little bit of space at times, but be there for her. But let her breathe too, bro. I know you love your sister so much, bro, but don't suffocate her, bro. That's how she's feeling. She didn't tell me that, but I can tell. You're very overprotective of her, bro. And that's going to drive her nuts. But I get why you do it, bro, because you're a good dude and you love her. But you gotta love someone, whether they're family or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband or a wife. You gotta hold them tight, but not tight to the point of where you're gonna squeeze them to death, right? Don't hold too loose so they get away, but don't hold too tight or they can't breathe and suffocate, right? Be well balanced on it and see how it changes your life. This is what I do, folks. This is how I help people. One step at a time, one day at a time. All right, so people who run YouTube drama channels are the worst people of YouTube. I completely agree. Why do people need so much drama in their lives? Because they're insecure. They don't love themselves. They don't like what they see in the mirror. They're mentally and emotionally unstable, right? Okay. Those are some of the reasons. Why do people need to ruin others' careers? Because they made a joke a long time ago or said something on accident. Because they're jealous. These people over the last many years that I've been talking about earlier from the first segment, they tried to ruin my life. They tried to ruin my brother's life. They tried to contact my mother. These people went way overboard. But that's what happens when you decide to be a YouTuber and you show your face and you use your name. You come across some crazies that take it into real life, right? These people, they stalked me at my park when I was doing live streams there, last year, the year before, right? But why do they do it? They do it because, plain and simple, they're jealous of who you are. They're jealous of your confidence. Maybe they're jealous because you're in better shape and better looking than them. I'm not saying I'm all that. I'm just giving you reasons why. A better way to put it would be they perceive you to be better than they are in some way, shape, or form, right? Because there's no other reason why they would come at you in that way. No other reason. All the apology videos I've seen are so fake and are made because some drama channel decided it was fun to fuck up someone's day, week, month, career. Well, those apology videos are fake usually because it's more drama content, right? It gets people to tune in. It puts butts in seats, right? But it's really pathetic, right? So you attack someone, get a lot of views, make donations. That's messed up, but people do it, right? And then after that, you create the apology video, which gets all eyes on you. Oh, he's apologizing. She's apologizing, right? Get a lot of views, donations, right? Doing that, the apology video. What comes next? You start attacking that person 2 days later, right? You know how many times these people pulled that shenanigan on me? Many times. After a few times, I started picking up on the game. And I started to realize that for some of these people, yes, they are insecure. They are mentally and emotionally unstable. But at the same time, they've also realized how to capitalize off of this. And they probably come to the point where they look at themselves in the mirror and they're like, okay, I'm a screw up. Yeah, I'm a drama king. Yeah, so I'm just going to own it and I'm going to find ways to monetize it. That's what they do. Eventually, they end up owning it. They'll never admit that they own it because it makes them look bad. But they end up owning it, and then they just figure out, okay, this is how I'm going to monetize this. That's what people do. I think it's pathetic. So what did the people say in the comments section? Yeah, YouTubers like Turkey Tom or Just Stop who hate another YouTuber just for the sake of hating on them are the worst. They don't do it for that reason. They do it because they make easy money doing it. Because they get a lot of views doing it. Because everybody typically drops everything for drama, whether you like drama or not. Let me give you an example, okay? You ever driven down the freeway, then the traffic stops all of a sudden? Then you hear on the radio there's an accident, or the freeway sign says there's an accident 2 miles ahead, right? So you're creeping and crawling. You start getting closer to the accident. You start seeing the police activity, the police cars, the fire engines, the ambulances, etc., right? You see the lights, right? And you're paying attention, right? And then have you ever driven past an accident scene without stopping for a second and looking over at the accident? Maybe one or two or more vehicles are overturned, or there's a big crash, people are on the ground, right? We're all curious individuals, right? It's the same effect with drama. Drama gives you the same effect as if you're driving down the freeway, you're stuck in traffic, and then you pass an accident before you start moving again. Right when you hit the front of the line where you see the accident, you turn and you look, right? Everybody does that. That's what these people on YouTube take advantage of, these creators. They know no matter what, if they can create something really cringy and stupid, they're going to get a lot of eyes on them. And some of those eyes are going to be from people that don't even like drama content, right? Okay, just stop does make other content, and I feel he is at least better than some of the other commentators. That's pathetic, dude. Drama content is drama content. Okay? If you create drama content and other content and mixing content like that, I don't care what you say. You're a drama king or drama queen. If your other content outside of drama was sustaining your income and your views and your popularity, right? You wouldn't create any drama content. People create drama content because they feel that's the only way they can be relevant. That's the bottom line. And make money, etc. I don't know. He once made a video where he claimed to be commending the mysterious Mr. Enter on how he's improved over the years, but dedicated a solid third of the video to dissing on how his videos are edited, which is something no one would notice unless they were looking for an excuse to hate on someone. Well, on YouTube, people look for an excuse to hate on someone, whether they hate him or not, because it creates drama content. And like I said, drama creators are looking to monetize drama content, so they either have to find real drama or they have to instigate it. When there's no real drama happening, they go out and instigate it. Like that mid-30s millennial guy. When there's drama, he'll talk about it, right? When there's no drama happening, he goes around from live stream panel to panel to panel, and he will instigate drama, right? And I remember many, many months ago, before I completely withdrew, I went on a panel of his because he kept on talking about me. And I'm like, dude, how much longer are you going to keep talking about me? I went on his panel with 4 or 5 other people, and they all tried to attack me, and I just sat there, kept my cool. And I triggered all of them, right? Because the only way these people, would feel better that were on that panel is a group of people that didn't like me. It's not that they didn't like me; they just perceived me to be better than them, and they were projecting. And these people were all creating videos on me and talking smack, right? And I didn't care. But I went on this panel to show strength. And I went on this panel to just ask, hey, dude, you keep talking about me. I haven't talked about you in a while. I can talk about you all I want. Well, you can't. I'm just here asking you, why, bro? Don't you have anything better to do? Don't you have any other content besides me? Like, I'm going to ask him that maturely, respectfully, professionally, and I'm not going to get triggered. And what happened? They all got triggered, right? I think it's just really pathetic. Agreed. It's really annoying. I get it. It sells, but it's overdone now. Right. Drama on YouTube honestly needs to go. It just needs to go. It just needs to go. It's just, there was a point in time initially where, yeah, I'll even admit it. Every now and then, in the past, there was some interesting stuff, right? But it's gone way too far. People have done so many crazy things, taken the drama into real life, that it's overdone. It doesn't get the same thrill anymore. It never even really gave me a thrill initially, but it's just the same thing over and over again. And people can identify when it's happening, and it just needs to go. Phil DeFranco used to talk about real issues, and now he spends so much time on YouTube drama. Well, because that's half of YouTube is drama. That's why Phil DeFranco, who was doing other news on YouTube, positive news, is now going where half of YouTube is at. Cringy drama. And he's trying to monetize it, which I think is pretty pathetic too. But hey, that's on him. He's got millions of subscribers, so, it is what it is. I wonder if he's lost subscribers since he's done that. Same with H3H3. Tons of smaller channels have jumped on too. Because now YouTube is beginning to be a little more lenient with drama content because it makes them a lot of money. They monetize those channels, and every time somebody pays a super chat through the YouTube chat, if you're a monetized channel like mine, YouTube and Google get 30% of it. It's very drama is very profitable for YouTube, which is why they've started to be more accepting of it instead of shutting those channels down like they used to. People make these long-ass videos essentially just being a snitch or to pat themselves on the back for being a cultural whistleblower. This is really sad. All this content is just stupid and fake, right? When I was growing up, the only thing fake we had was the WWF, which is now the WWE. Now everyone's trying to create their own version of the WWE. And quite frankly, it's just gotten really old. It's pathetic. It's stupid. It's dumb. Now we have 3 people on Facebook. Who's still on Facebook right now? Say hello. Say hello if you're still on Facebook watching the stream. No one's commented over there. Don't be shy. Don't bite. Don't be shy. It's all good. YouTube need to go. All right. No, YouTube doesn't need to go, Queen. No. I said these people need to go, Queen, not YouTube. I'd be sad if YouTube went. Let's see. PWY Game says, right, Eli, fake drama. Right. Well, if there's real drama going on, they'll focus on that first because it's real. But if there's no real drama going on, they have nothing to sell. So what guys like the mid-30s millennial will do, he'll stay up all night and instigate drama. He'll go and create fake drama and use his very deceptive and manipulative tactics to trigger people, and then he'll create content off of it. It's one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen. Ever. People eat it up. It's entertainment. Well, a lot of people consider it entertainment. I consider it stupidity. I don't think drama is entertaining. I think it's stupid. The people that think drama is entertaining are people that have similar issues as the creators of the drama. They're emotionally, bothered in some way, shape, or form, mentally and emotionally unstable, possibly. They're insecure. They don't like what they see in the mirror. They're unhappy with themselves. So in order to make themselves feel better, they have to watch people that are in a similar state as they're in, right? And then they consider it entertainment because it makes them feel better, right? Anything that makes people feel better can be considered entertainment, right? But is drama really entertainment? In my opinion, no. I think it's stupid. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of life, to be honest with you, like the topic of my stream is. Which again is how to avoid drama at all costs before it sucks the life out of you. Right. The people involved don't often win. We never win. I never once won. Okay? Never once won. These creators that have built an audience that loves drama, when they get you sucked in, you're the entertainment for the audience that's paying that creator to entertain their audience at your expense. A lot of times on YouTube, they use your own content. They violate copyright, and then they claim it's fair use. They play the game, right? They play the game, right? And the way YouTube is set up, it's very, very difficult to shut these people down. Are they violating the guidelines? Yes. But it's really, really hard to fight them. You can fight them, but that takes a lot of energy too. I fought these people for years. On my main channel, I filed almost 200 copyright takedown notices manually. It takes time to go out there and find the content that they're, using your content from without your permission and doing stupid things with it, right? And selling it to their audience. There's a problem when people that steal your content make more money off of your content than you do. That's a problem. And that's what's happened to me. I think they do. If they didn't, they wouldn't intentionally stir the pot. Good old any publicity is good publicity. I disagree with that. I used to think that, and not anymore. Not on YouTube. On YouTube, you have two choices. Or even on social media in general, you have two choices. You go the drama route or you go the non-drama route. You can't have both. You can't have both. If you go, the non-drama route and create real content and you try to mix in drama with it, you're going to lose the people that are there for your real content. If you go the drama route, you're going to attract crazy drama people that are just going to suck the life out of you. And you'll make a little money doing it in the beginning, probably more than you would going the other way initially, but it's not going to be sustainable long term. So I don't think that any publicity is good publicity. It's not. These people, for the last, it doesn't happen anymore. I've moved forward from it and things are really great now. I'm in a good place. I have a sponsor. I'm a monetized channel. I'm doing great. But before I figured this whole thing out, these people, yes, because of what they were doing, it made me, I'm not going to say relevant, but it made other people more aware of me on YouTube, but it was the wrong people. And then when the right people would come around, they would see all this crazy stuff happening with all the BS these people were saying and doing to me, that it scared these people away from my channel, right? I mean, some people do drama surrounding things that happened recently. Well, to a certain extent, that could be okay. If you're reporting the news, that's a different story. If you're feeding into it, then that's another thing. People love drama, and if you see the amount of money drama YouTubers make, you'll want to become one yourself. No, thank you. You are right. Drama YouTubers do make a lot of money, but they have a limited shelf life. It's not sustainable long term. It is because it works. They can mooch off impressionable kids and teens. It is normal for humans to pay attention to drama as it caters to our limbic system. Like I said, when there's an accident on the freeway, we all look at it, whether we're in a drama or not. Old brain. Just look at TV news for an easy example. Mostly terrible, agitating news. The dumber you are, the more you will think it's important. You know how many people died in the last Japanese earthquake or who was killed today. Well, us good folks, have empathy, sympathy, and we're compassionate, right? And we feel terrible when anyone passes away, regardless of where they're from or who they are. So I kind of agree with what you're saying there, but I also kind of disagree. I think it depends on the channel. Is the creator actively trying to ruin someone's career or talking about a recent past event that occurred? Yep, that's what they did to me. That's what a lot of them do. What about that guy Stas Replay? He's a Russian YouTuber, and I think he was doing this stream on Twitch where his supporters were paying him money to do certain things, and they paid him somebody paid him $1,000 to put his young pregnant girlfriend outside on their deck in sub-zero weather. And he left her out there for 5 minutes and forgot about her, and then went out there, brought her back in, and she was dead. That's sad. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad what has happened with some drama situations and what people have done to make money through drama. I think it's just a good way to find out info on a person without having to actually watch their videos, compilations of their videos. To be honest, unless they go after small creators, there's a likelihood drama channel will just make that YouTuber more popular. Nope, didn't make me more popular. It held me back from moving forward on my business because My business of being a life coach is a positive business. It's the complete opposite of drama. So in essence, it actually hurt me until I grabbed it by the horns and removed myself from it and turned things around. Actually, people who watch YouTube drama channels are the worst. I agree. Couldn't agree with you anymore. Wait until you learn it. Profits everyone. See, you folks keep on talking about, oh, drama puts butts in seats, makes lots of money, yada, yada, yada. It's not healthy, and it's not sustainable long term. And it's gotten old. And at some point, drama's not going to be as effective on YouTube or anywhere else. Because anyone and everyone has tried to monetize it. Probably anyone and everyone besides me. Well, sometimes it isn't warranted. Sometimes isn't it warranted? Sorry. I read it the wrong way. Well, sometimes isn't it warranted? No, it's never warranted, bro. Come on. Not really. People who post reaction videos are. Okay. Annoying, yes, but those conspiracy theorists take the cake. Well, my top moderator is a conspiracy theorist. And she has to deal with YouTube removing her videos because she has edgy content. Her content's interesting. I like her content. But, it's edgy content. You see that, Queen? Those conspiracy theorists take the cake. And the last comment here. Drama is good for a YouTuber, and having these channels around actually brings emphasis on this person's presence on YouTube. That's a bunch of crap, dude. YouTube drama channels not only capitalize on this drama, but also are very important to other YouTubers' careers. Not to mine. Never helped me. It set me back. I disagree with you. A lot of people that create drama channels will say that. Maybe you love drama. And you're coming from that standpoint. Honestly, it didn't work for me. And I wasn't even trying to make it work. I got caught up with the wrong people because I thought they were good people initially. And you have to take chances to see if people are good or not. And when you realize they're not good and you try to leave, then they try to make your life miserable. Then you have to figure out how to remove yourself. And when you're on a platform like YouTube and it's a shared platform, it's more difficult than just walking away because then they keep making videos on you and talking about you. I had to learn to just ignore stuff. That's the only way to get away from it. Just ignore it and move forward. I want to show one more thing, folks, and I'm going to go off the air. We are at 2 hours and 16 minutes. And the YouTube live streaming server has been absolutely beautiful today. Thank you, YouTube. Sean says, if you don't engage, usually goes away. Drama queens want the reaction. Absolutely. And when you say drama queens, Sean, you're also talking about the guys. I call male drama people drama queens as well, because drama is more feminine energy than masculine energy. I can understand women having a little bit of drama or creating a little bit of drama because they're emotional beings. No disrespect to you, Sean. But for men, there's no excuse. Come on, guys. Real men are not into drama. Real men go out there and make something happen. And they have a purpose. And their purpose typically involves creating things that benefit other people and help other people. That's what a real man does. Get your questions, comments, and concerns in, folks. I'm about to go off the air after going over this. This is interesting. I'm just going to read this and make you aware that there's a dude out there. I have a YouTube channel where I analyze internet drama using data science. My latest video about the aftermath of YouTube apology videos for Shane and Jenna, but I've also analyzed the impact of all these channels as well. Sorry in advance for the self-promo nature of this post, but I thought some people here would at least appreciate the content or want to give me feedback since I'm starting out as a content creator. This dude created a channel where he analyzes internet drama using data science. Now, I'm going to be checking out that channel. I've subscribed to it. That's fascinating to me because I want to see the data. I don't care about the drama. I want to see the data. That's what's fascinating. So I'm going to share this channel only in the YouTube chat and the Facebook chat. I'm not going to put it in the description of YouTube. So I'm going to put it in there right now. If you're watching on the replay, you're going to have to look at the chat, in the chat, to get the link of the on the YouTube side of things. And I just posted it. I posted the channel on the Facebook side of things. He is smart to plug himself. Well, nobody really likes self-plugs, but sometimes you have to do it. Everyone's done it, and to a certain extent, I think it's okay. Anyway. All right. Folks, I'm going to get on out of here. I don't think I'll be back for another stream later tonight. You never know, but more than likely not. I am actually expecting some phone calls and messages, and I may be on the phone later tonight. So if you want to reach out to me, folks, Coach Eli, coach@eliasmelas.com. If you know me on a more personal level, you can text me on my phone, and we can arrange a time to talk by phone. With that being said, folks, the weekend is here. I will more than likely be back over the weekend for some shows, unless, some hiking happens. Everything's up in the air right now. Typically, plans sometimes will happen on Friday nights. Well, I'll make plans on Friday nights, regarding Saturday and Sunday, and that's because people are working. They're getting off work. So if I go hiking this weekend or I'm out, you won't hear from me, but we'll see what happens. More than likely, I will be back for a stream on Saturday or Sunday. Or who knows? Maybe I'll do a walking stream as well. Keep it locked here to the Coach Eli, Elias Melas YouTube channel, and also on Facebook as well. With that being said, have yourselves a great one. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Oh, I forgot to go back to full screen. Let's end it on a full screen note with the beautiful forest and hiking path in the background. Take care. Bye. Bye.